As BTS members Jin, SUGA, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook gear up for a historic comeback, now feels like the perfect moment to dive back into the music that built their extraordinary legacy. With all 7 members finally discharged from their mandatory military service, there's one question echoing through every ARMY group chat worldwide: when is the next album dropping? While official details are still under wraps, reports hint that something special may already be brewing in Los Angeles. Until that long-awaited moment arrives, why not take a nostalgic journey through the albums that transformed BTS from underdogs into global icons? I took on the near-impossible task of ranking BTS's top 5 albums, not only by commercial success but also by storytelling, sonic ambition, and cultural impact. Every era in their discography feels like a distinct chapter, each with its own heartbeat and story. Though it feels unfair to rank works that all mean so much, here's my personal take on the albums that defined BTS and shaped their incredible journey. This was the era that first showcased BTS's lyrical depth and emotional honesty. With tracks like I Need You and Run, they captured the chaotic beauty of youth, its raw passion, heartbreak, and restless hope. The album became a turning point that shifted BTS from a rising K-pop act into artists known for meaningful narratives and poetic storytelling. Its vulnerability and intensity laid the groundwork for everything that came next. Though undeniably influential, it still feels like the starting point of a transformation in progress, which is why it lands at number 5. As the grand finale of the Love Yourself trilogy, this album was both a triumph and a heartfelt conclusion to a story about learning to love and accept oneself. The sprawling 25-track listing included powerful anthems like Idol, soulful solos like Epiphany, and fan-favorite Euphoria. It masterfully tied together previous themes of heartbreak, healing, and self-discovery. Though the album includes many songs from earlier parts of the trilogy, which slightly affects its originality, its emotional payoff and the message it delivers are undeniable. That places it at number 4 on the list. BTS reached new artistic heights with this album, blending introspection and ambition in equal measure. Map of the Soul. 7 explored the shadow sides of fame, identity, and self-reflection through tracks like the hauntingly beautiful Black Swan, the powerful anthem On, and the heartfelt tribute, We Are Bulletproof, The Eternal. Across 20 tracks, they wove hip-hop, orchestral arrangements, and pop sounds into an expansive, deeply personal work. Its cohesive narrative and scale place it at number 3, even if its weighty themes aren't always the easiest for daily listening. In the midst of a global pandemic, BTS released an album that felt less like a polished product and more like an honest conversation with fans. Balanced reflection and hope, featuring the record-breaking disco-pop single, Dynamite, alongside the tender Life Goes On, and the vulnerable ballad, Blue and Gray. It was the group's most hands-on project, with each member contributing to visuals, production, and design. What makes it special isn't just the music, but the timing, a comforting embrace for fans around the world who were struggling with uncertainty. For that reason, it earns the 2nd spot, proof that sometimes less is more when it comes straight from the heart. Choosing the top spot wasn't easy, but Proof ultimately deserves it for what it means rather than just what it sounds like. More than a greatest hits compilation, it's a carefully curated anthology of their journey so far. Across 3 discs, it blends their biggest hits, fan-favorite tracks, unreleased demos, and new songs like Yet to Come that point toward the future. Listening to Proof feels like walking through a museum dedicated to BTS. You experience their growth, their struggles, and the unwavering bond with ARMY. It's a love letter, a celebration, and a promise rolled into one, making it the perfect album to top the list. Every BTS album carries its own spirit and message, making ranking them feel almost unfair. Each one represents a different season of the members' lives and the lives of those who listened. From the raw honesty of their youth to reflections on fame and the quiet comfort offered in hard times, every album became part of a larger conversation about love, loss, and resilience. Their music isn't just about catchy hooks and polished choreography. It's about honesty, vulnerability, and a shared journey between artist and listener. With the band finally reunited and the world eagerly awaiting what comes next, it's worth revisiting the songs and stories that brought us here. Whether you're new to BTS or a fan since day one, their discography offers something timeless. A reminder that even through the hardest moments, music can heal, connect, and inspire. While we wait for the next big drop, turning up these albums reminds us why BTS became more than a band. They became a movement that rewrote what global music could mean. And in many ways, the best chapters might still be ahead.